Hey, what's up guys, Jackson here with Toasty DIY, and today I'm doing a typical keyboard review, but this one is a little bit of a fun story. So we actually had a customer bring us in a BlackWidow V3, and I just didn't really know what the current pricing was on them, so I looked them up on eBay. And I stumbled upon a lot of these Halo Master Chief, and they're the Infinite Game Edition BlackWidow V3 mechanical keyboards from Razer. And I was like, man, these things look super sick. I've always been a massive Halo fan. It's a very nostalgic game for me. I actually really enjoy Halo Infinite. I do play the free version, and a lot of people sell these without the keys on eBay. I don't know if maybe they just sell the keys for 60 and then sell the keyboard for whatever left they can get, but they're still selling this keyboard new on Razer's website for 180 bucks. I managed to win this thing in a little bid war for around $40 with free shipping, and I think it's pretty much new in box. I haven't even opened it yet. I literally just took it out of the packaging, and yeah, I'm super excited. I love Halo. Always been a big fan, and hey, whether it's Halo Infinite, doesn't really matter to me. You still get OG Master Chief with the 117 and everything. We even got to work with the original voice actor who played Master Chief in Halo 1, 2, 3, and even a couple beyond that. So this is just super cool, nostalgic for me. I'm not the biggest fan of the Razer green switches because they're tactile and clicky, but Razer does make a good keyboard. They have good RGB software and everything, good lighting, and this keyboard just, I mean, it just looks nice, and it has a wrist rest and everything. It's all custom themed towards Halo. So let's go ahead and flip it over and see what we got. So they basically tell us to feel the difference, get the Razer aesthetic. And like I said, I'm normally not like, a diehard Razer fan, but I can respect their products. So it says that we get a UV coated ABS keycap design, multi-functioning digital rollover and media key. So we actually have a rotary wheel. That's really cool, or a rotary wheel. Let's see, we get cable routing optional, so that probably means underneath there it probably has a spot where you can run the cable different directions. And this is cool. It looks like they have a whole suite for Halo Infinite. They actually have a Razer headset, a mouse pad that looks really sick, and even a mouse. So wow, I didn't even know any of this stuff existed until going on eBay. An ergonomic wrist rest, which we'll see how nice it really is. And then their patented green switches, which are really basically like a box style blue switch. They're just a blue tactile clicky switch that'll be nice and loud. Let's go ahead and open it, guys. I mean, it's really not much more to talk about. So yeah, this thing looks to me like it has never really been out of the box. It looks like we get, let's see here. So they, yep, okay, just like a little signature from the CEO. Oh, we get stickers. Okay, so these are just like some Razer stickers and stuff. So nothing really like Halo Infinite themed or anything, but of course the keyboard itself, very Halo Infinite themed. Let me go ahead and put this stuff up just so I don't accidentally lose it. I have a tendency to do that. I'll take it out of the box and then it never gets put back in. All right, now that we found the instructions, let's go ahead, see if we can get this keyboard out. So I think we are actually going to use this keyboard. I'm not much of I do love collecting things, but I don't know, when it comes to electronics, I've always thought they're meant to be used, and this one is a good amount newer electronics. Not like I bought a super retro product or vintage or anything, so I'm not super worried about keeping it in like pristine shape. I would almost rather just use it, so it has a story behind it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out. Looks like we got everything outside of the package now. And now we're just left with our very nice Razer keyboard. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Yeah, this has never been opened before. This is really cool. I mean, this is literally a new keyboard. I don't think that they ever even bothered taking the plastic off. We get kind of like a worn finish. It is like a hard ABS plastic. They do have like a lot of anti-slides in the back. Now, is this one magnetic? That's the real question. No, it is not. So that's something that like, it sounds like maybe dumb to some people, but that's one of my biggest complaints with these really nice $180 keyboards is why aren't the wrist rests magnetic? I just don't get that, because the magnetic ones, they, if you're like me, I move my keyboard a lot while I game, this would drive me nuts. All the keyboards that I use, they have the magnetic wrist rest or where they snap in. So that is really the biggest complaint that Matt and I have had with the Razer keyboards pretty much every time we've gotten them, is we wish that they were just fixated to it somehow. The cable is not detachable. It is braided. It is like a nice thick cable, but yeah, not detachable. I'm assuming this is probably like a mute button, but you could probably program it. We have the rotary wheel that does have a nice tactile click to it. And then the actual keyboard itself. Oh yeah. Yep, those are those Razer greens. And like I said, for all things considered, for them being a green style, well, a blue style switch, if you will, they sound great. I mean, they really are, good sounding switches, especially if you're into the clickiness. I definitely think that they're some of the better sounding blues. You get a little bit of stabilizing like stabilizer noise, especially with the space bar, but all the other keys sound great. So slight rattle, but it's not bad. So let's go ahead and check out the back of the keyboard real quick one more time. So we get multi adjustment points. So you have three different heights. You can go flat, up 1 or up 2, which up 2 would probably be my preference. There's that cable routing I was talking about, so you can go straight out the back, or you can go to either side in case you want to really hide that cable. So that's a nice little feature. So I'll go ahead and flip it back around for you guys, and let's go ahead and plug this thing in. I really want to see what it looks like, because in a typical keyboard review, there's not usually a ton of things to talk about, especially with one that's not like a super high-end like artisan keyboard. Which is not saying this isn't a nice high-end keyboard, but it's definitely not like custom built or artisan. Let's grab a laptop. All right, we got the laptop booting up. First time seeing the RGB. Man, that looks nice. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're back on now. All right, guys, so I was able to get Razer Synopsys software installed, and oh, now it's actually like, for a second there, it just would not launch, and now it's finally working. So let's see if I can go ahead and, all right, so we got brightness all the way up. So right now we're just set to like static, so we can just choose the color. Let's do like a green. I think like a Master Chief green. Yeah, look at that. So we have like a really nice green color scheme going. I do like how they have exposed stems, so you can really see all of the lighting through these. This is the full, like, you know, like 16.7 million color spectrum pretty much. And we can make it really any color. Let's do like a really cool, just like RGB. So let's see, see like what wave looks like. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing has all of the color with it. It looks amazing. I'm gonna get you guys some good B-roll and everything of it, but first thing I wanna do is a quick typing test. I wanna hear, you know, how this thing actually sounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the keyboard around, get the wrist rest on, and then we're gonna actually hook this thing up and do some typing on it. So yeah, as you guys can hear, I mean, it's a good sounding keyboard, and it has lots of really good looking lighting. It's probably hard to see with this current lighting. We got some studio lighting here, but yeah, very bright actually, even with those lights on. So I'm gonna get you guys some nice smooth B-roll of this thing so you can just really see what it looks like. But yeah, this thing was really awesome. I'm super excited that I was able to get it for around $40. So make sure you guys check eBay for these things. I'll try to get some affiliate links down below. Those will help us out. They don't cost you anything extra. It just lets eBay know, like, hey, we helped sell a keyboard for you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like keyboard videos, make sure you check them out. Volume wheel, by the way, works amazing. It's very precise. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to check out the main channel, Toasty Bros and Toasty Clips. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.